So, happy Saturday, everybody. Yesterday morning, my brother and I went out early for breakfast. We were walking through Nashville. The restaurant that we were going to was a little more than half a mile away. And, we're walking through Nashville, red state. And, you know, we saw, we never saw anybody in a MAGA hat, but we saw signs of, the MAGA, the real Americans, the real patriots kind of thing. We saw this dude that had a t-shirt on it that said dad, and like the little cutouts in the D's and the cutout in the center of the A were in the shapes of AR-15 rifles. I guess to communicate that he has daughters, and anyone who comes near his daughters, he will shoot them, or will shoot anybody who, threatens America or something like that. I don't know. And we saw this other dude who was driving down the street. He had the full neck beard and the Oakleys, and he was in this like survival truck thing. I don't even know what the hell it was, man. But I mean, it almost looked like some kind of an armored vehicle. That he was survival, whatever, apocalypse. It was his apocalypse truck. And my brother made the observation. He was like, man, these Second Amendment, we have our Second Amendment rights to put down a government that's going to go all authoritarian and impose tyranny. And it's like, now that we have a government that is authoritarian and engaging in tyranny against its own citizens, those guys have been awful quiet. Except for when they're cheering on the authoritarianism and the tyranny that this government is engaging in against its own citizens. So I guess they were all full of shit the entire time. And it was all about just fuck you, I like guns. That was the whole thing. There was no grand plan of patriotism and saving America from tyranny and authoritarianism. The comedian Jim Jeffries was right. At the bottom of the funnel, it was the whole time. It was just like, fuck you, I like guns. Because those guys aren't doing jack shit about any of this. They were going to be the ones who were going to save us from authoritarianism and tyranny. And they're cheering it on. Amazing.